let's say 5 phishing playbook by looking at by 5 phishing attack by looking at the phishing playbook. Next time you will have that muscle memory already developed. So next time you don't need to kind of see a playbook and kind of figure out what the next step. And the other thing is that what you can also do is like a SOC, obviously develop that muscle memory so that you don't need to kind of uh, see the playbook often, but you also come up with certain things where you say that, okay, this playbook needs certain improvement because this is one incident we found out that this playbook was not covering that part. So we also need to kind of do maintain that in a regular fashion. So this is what kind of a normal playbook looks like for a kind of incident response team, actually. Yeah.
Sir,
So
if this is the case, like so each and every incident in the playbook that will be updated by our team, or it will be updated by leadership, or how
okay,
it will be
so
updated, sir.
yeah, so leaders will not update that. The reason is that most of the leaders are not tech savvy. They won't understand, let's say, phishing playbook. They won't understand what the hash is or what is virus total. They won't know that. Okay, they will only know that okay, the email is there. It contains attachment. It might have URLs that might be malicious. They won't know what hash means, what malicious hash means, what malicious email means. So thing is that we need to kind of, as a SOC analyst, we need to kind of prepare this playbook, but we need to kind of get it reviewed by the leadership. So most of the time, the most high leadership, even though they are not technical savvy, our direct leadership, let's say a director of our own SOC team, they are knowledgeable. They are knowledgeable of these terms. So they will look at this. They will take help from other teams. Let's say the email exchange team, for an example. They will also come up in one call and they will help you in kind of figuring out, okay, is this flowchart that you came up is it correct, or does it require any further modification, or does it also require a path where you kind of what you say, let's say in this one, suspect email received, parse and evaluate email. So there can be one more way, one more path from here, from suspect email received to evaluate email. uh, Once you evaluate email, what you do is like, it says contains URL attachment, and you know that okay, this is something fishy. So there can be one more path which says that okay, connect with the employee exchange team, Outlook exchange team, and ask them like who all have kind of received that emails. Okay, and also ask them to kind of delete the email automatically via using their Microsoft Outlook portal. So this is something like you will come up with a base template of the playbook which will have all the technical details, and then you work with your manager, you get it reviewed, you work with any other team that will help you in kind of do some more refinement in the playbook, and then you get a legal approval. Not legal approval, it will be leadership approval actually. That the leadership is agreed that okay, for any kind of similar incident, this is the normal fashion of work that you will kind of following at to the minimum. Okay, and then you kind of kind of publish this playbook on the doc file and share that with your team members. So the basic work will start from your end, and you need to kind of figure out okay, first thing you can do is like, obviously there will be a playbook in place in organization. You get hold of that, you see like if all the top, let's say top 20 incidents which have been kind of encountered by the company has been mentioned over there. If not, you have an opportunity over there to actually add one more incident, or let's say three more common incident that you follow, and then you come up with a plan. So this is how the normal architecture will look like to kind of develop and kind of maintain the playbook in any kind of any organization.
Sir, one more thing. Is there any public community where we can also share and get knowledge about the playbooks?
Yeah, so there's one thing that you as a SOC analyst need to keep in mind, which is of very importance, is that you never share your playbook. Okay, because if you share your playbook with any other organization, no matter how big is the organization, how who is kind of asking, let's say the director of a different company or the legal team of a different company is asking you to kind of share your playbook, or let's say the court is even asking you to share your playbook, you never share it. Okay, you are eligible to not share it, and you should never share it with anyone. Okay, because the reason is that, let's say there is some wrong steps that is mentioned in this playbook. So if that case that you are handling goes to the court, the opponent legal team can sue you with, let's say they figure out that there is one catch in this playbook. They will kind of sue you that the thing that the playbook is itself wrong, and you will be, the company will be committed to kind of paying hefty fines, or maybe it will also bring bad images to the organization. So one thing, always keep in mind, no matter what happens, the playbook is totally internal, is only should be accessible to your own team, not even like the exchange team and all, when not needed. Okay. Only when during development they can, you can kind of work with, but afterwards kind of you don't need to kind of share that with anyone. No matter who asks, you never share that publicly uh, at any cost. So this is something you should kind of keep in mind always. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. So that's all, guys, for today. And I think so. My plan over there was to kind of discuss about the SOC, give a quick introduction of SOC in like uh, 8 hours, but I think there are a lot of discussion, really good discussions, which were like not part of syllabus. So we are a little bit delayed, but I think there's only one section, which is kind of a small section, understanding your enemies, like who are the attackers and all. It shouldn't take much time, and one or two use cases like Equifax hack and Sony hack. We discussed about some other attacks too, like solar winds and all. We discussed earlier. That was not planned, but it was really good to kind of discuss that since it came out in the flow, and I hope you guys got really good details about that. So next time, what we'll do, we'll try to kind of quickly complete this last part, which is the knowing your enemy, and quickly go through some of the attacks that has been encountered and what the mistake SOC team did earlier, or what the mistake the whole organization did as earlier, not just the SOC team. And thing is that why those major attack happened in the organization, and why this led to the closure of certain organization in past. Okay, so we'll discuss that quickly in our next session. And for today, let's wind up, and we'll meet. So today is Thursday, so we'll meet again on Monday. Okay, and in the meantime, guys, if you have any questions, so always let me know and make a list of questions prepared. So next time we meet, we discuss that, starting with those questions, and then we proceed with kind of discussing the enemies part going forward. So I hope you guys are enjoying the course, and I'm really thankful that the questions are coming, and the questions are coming a little bit out of syllabus, which I'm really happy. Otherwise, because the syllabus, because this is giving you a chance to know more about the attacks that is happening, know more about me, and also I am also getting a chance to know more about how good you are in your work, and I'm really finding it a good. The questions qualities are really good from your end. I'm really happy about that. So thank you so much for today. Let's wind up our meeting for today, and let's kind of connect on Monday, next Monday. Okay. Thank you, guys.